Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're returning. It's Fiery Moon and I'm here to do the General Collective Weekend Vibe reading. It is November 20th as I am recording this. We currently have Sun in Scorpio and the Moon in Sagittarius. So the moon is, I don't know what degrees it is right now. I didn't even look before I started recording, but it went into Sagittarius last night, right after the peak of the new moon. But we also have Mercury retrograding. I'm going to update that because it is back in Scorpio now. We still have Venus in Scorpio, Mars in Sag. So the moon conjunct Mars. You know, I think it's kind of funny. We had the moon conjunct in Venus, and now it's going to conjunct Mars. My guys are funny. They just said ladies first, ladies first. But anyway, I'm going to be starting out with the Oracle of the Seven Energies because last night, as I was laying down, I couldn't, I honestly don't even remember what I was doing. I was just laying down. I could have been watching TV or whatever the case may be. But they showed me I want to say the card in here. It says Tall Tales, but it's Pinocchio. It has a picture of Pinocchio on it. I want to say that's what it is. So we all know the story of Pinocchio. But they showed me that card. And so as I sat down for this reading, it came back up, just as one of the decks to use. So it may come out this reading, it may not. Or it may come out this reading, it may not, if I didn't say that right. I don't feel like I said that right, but if I did, it's whatever. So we are going to be starting out with the Oracle of the Seven Energies for this reading. Like I always say, just take what resonates and leave the rest. Know that time as well as the energy is fluid, and the energy can be vice versa or interchangeable. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. And I feel like I need to say, know your story and know your energy, because every reading may not be for you. And you don't have to resonate with the whole reading either. I felt the need to say that too. Like, it could just be certain parts. Or, certain things that, I may say or what, comes through. But yeah, just, use your discernment. Like, is all I can truly say. Like, and it's okay. Like, I almost feel the need to say too as well. Like, it's okay if you're not. Like, I don't look at the energy as like good or bad. It's just, it's a spectrum, and you could be on either side. Some readings you may resonate on whatever side you feel is positive, and sometimes it will be negative. But if it's, on the side that you deem negative, there needs to be acceptance of that. Like, nobody's perfect. We all fuck up. We all fall short. Like, and it's okay. Like, so, but yeah, let's start out with this. I don't know what tarot deck once, I'm gonna use yet. We'll see what happens as we go through the reading. But let's see what messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance understanding as well as protection do we need as it pertains to the collective? And the energy surrounding this weekend. It needs to come through, Spirit. These cards, like, they feel a little like rough around the edges. They don't normally feel like this, but it has been a while since I've used them. But yeah, let's see. I'm just gonna get a few more shuffles on it, and then we'll jump right on in. Get one more. So, bottom of the deck we have Wish Upon a Star. And this makes me feel like a lot of energy. This makes me feel like I feel Pisces energy. I feel Aquarius energy. I feel like someone is like either hoping, wishing, or praying for something that is like very emotional. And as I say that, look, we have feeling the world up under it. Which speaks to that energy. Like you could feel like, you know, especially like we're still in this grand water trine energy. But you could feel like just emotionally like almost like a sponge right now. Like you could be feeling, you know, your emotions strongly, as well as like possibly people around you. But I almost feel like it's a oh my god, what do you call that, a filter. Like there's like someone's going through a filtering process, because what they're showing me is the filter and the fish tank, which is like, you know, Pisces is, you know, the two fishes. But it feels like that because with the shining through, it's almost like thank you, Spirit, because just like I named the new moon reading was like an emotional singeing, but almost, and then I think I put coming clean with yourself and with others. And how you clean water is through a filter, or you filter it. And that's what they're bringing up. So for some of you, this could just be like your process, especially after this new moon in Scorpio. You know, you could be like trying to, you know, separate what's yours and what's not yours. And with this shining through, it's almost like feeling like a heart chakra awakening, where like for some of you, once this process, this they're saying filtration, once this filtration process is you know, completed, it's almost like you'll be left with you, like what's yours, and you know, like only yours is what I'm feeling with this royal you. And then it'll almost be like, you know, a sigh of relief. Yes, I like this, with a deep breath. I love this. I love it. I love it, because then with the powerful move and then the power of purpose, it almost like I'm almost feeling like elevation with a powerful move, and then expansion with the power of purpose, almost like the Wheel of Fortune, which is Jupiter energy. which, you know, Jupiter energy, it expands everything that it touches. It is an expansion energy. It's growth. It's wisdom, knowledge, in all ways, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, even. And again, once you come out of this process, for some of you, you may have done it already, but it almost feels like with the sea and beyond and the land in between, like I feel like someone is like able to connect the dots. Like that's what it feels like to me. Like things start to become clearer, things start to make more sense. And they're saying in all ways, in all ways. So let's see, what's the overall energy for this weekend, Spirit? Okay, hold on. Because they're telling me Pinocchio. They're giving me more now. Like last night, all I got was a flash of the card with no context behind it. So thank you, Spirit, for the context. They're saying when Pinocchio, yo, I'm so sorry, y'all, but it's almost like my guides are being ruthless right now and what they're, you know, telling me to say. Like, I don't mind saying it, but it's funny. But they're saying, Pinocchio, he was lying to himself. So, and you know, like they what they really said to me was like he knew what he was doing. So that's why, you know, every time it wasn't like he was unaware that he was lying, and every time he lied, his nose grew. Like he was very aware, but it was like for whatever reason, like I don't even really know, like other than just like the basics, because all of those like stories to me were just like they all just seemed, I don't know, like I could never truly really resonate with it. For whatever reason, I couldn't tell you, but they were like he knew he was lying. And knew that if he kept telling lies, like his nose would grow. But it got to the point where like he just, you know, he kept telling them. I don't even know what happened at the end. Like that's kind of like, this is what, because I never really paid attention to those stories like that, because it seemed, you know, like it didn't interest me. I'll say that. Hold on, y'all. And this is like what I be saying. Like I be, you know, I don't know everything. I just know what what I pick up on, and like I be learning too. Like, oh, okay. So, it says The Adventures of Pinocchio is about a wooden puppet named Pinocchio, created by a carpenter named Geppetto. Pinocchio comes to life and embarks on various adventures, learning important lessons about honesty and responsibility, ultimately wishing to become a real boy. Oh my God. So yes, I'm not saying that, you know, like it could be a masculine energy or, you know, male or female, doesn't matter. But oh, it makes so much sense now. This is lit. I like this. Like just the learning of it. It says Geppetto carves Pinocchio from a magical piece of wood. To Geppetto's surprise, the puppet came to life. Pinocchio embarks on various adventures, often ignoring the advice of the talking cricket. He faces temptations and makes poor choices, such as skipping school and befriending the fox and the cat. Each time Pinocchio lies, his nose grows longer, symbolizing the consequences of dishonesty. He experiences many dangers, including being turned into a donkey and nearly being eaten. It says, after numerous trials, including a near fatal hanging, Pinocchio learns valuable lessons about honesty, responsibility, and love for his father. It says, in the end, Pinocchio proves himself brave and selfless, which leads to the blue fairy to grant his wish to become a real boy. Oh my God, y'all. Like, this is like, and I just, like, I said all of that. Like, even to the extent of, how can I say this? Like, I don't know, like, whoever's in this Pinocchio energy, maybe, you resonate, like, as Pinocchio. Um, Maybe that story will help you, but it really just feels like someone who is struggling with, like, just ultimately being themselves and, like, wanting to be themselves, but almost in a way, like, I feel like not knowing how to go about it. um in totality, like, that's what I feel. But it makes sense. Like, it just didn't interest me, as a kid growing up. Like, I mean, I knew the gist of it, but to now see this, it's like, oh my God, like, I don't even know what to say, because it makes so much sense. um so let's see, what's the overall energy? But thank you, Spirit, thank you, because you learn something new every day. I learned a lot of new things today. Not for nothing, today was like an overload of things I never knew before, from just working and coming here and doing this reading. hmm So coming out, we have this fox energy, like ears wide open, coming out, and that makes me feel like, for some of you, if you're resonating as Pinocchio, it's almost like, being that you're in this energy, and almost like it feels like you're like wishing and wanting, like, that change. It's almost like alerting, like, and it's crazy that it's a fox on this card, but it's almost like sending out a signal to others who are like, almost like, I feel like they're kind of skeptical. Like, I feel like they could be like intrigued as to what you're doing, what um it's almost like, how can I say this? Like, it's putting them on alert, because it's almost like, especially if these were energies that were trying to, like, encourage or keep you in this energy, it's almost like they see you as someone that's, like, about to, like, go in the complete different direction. Yeah, because with the healing the heart, they like, they can feel it, like it's almost being sensed. Up under that, we have the storyteller, like, yeah, you're about to be writing a whole new story, and it's almost like, it's, what's he gonna do, what's she gonna do, they gonna, how they, like, it's almost like that. So some of you could have people looking at you like that. But then we have the Waking Lion, and then we have Imperfect Harmony. Yeah, because your focus is on, especially with Imperfect Harmony, like, getting yourself into alignment within yourself, really, or others that are radiating the same way. Because I can feel it. I can feel, like, like that shining through, that the way that light was coming out of the card, I can feel that. They know that you're feeling like turning the page with this healing the heart and the storyteller. Or somebody can feel it. They can definitely feel it. Like feel you like as you're going through the shift. Almost. I'm gonna read that eyes wide open, but can I get another one, please, Spirit? For the collective. And for some of you, this energy could be you, and this is how you're looking at, someone. So take it how it resonates. Can I get one more, please, Spirit, for the collective? We have body and soul coming out. Yeah, see, and this even speaks to, at least for me, like that energy of integrating. For some of you, whoever is in this energy, this energy over here, this ears wide open, they can feel like, for some of you, with the burst of magic and birds of a feather, they can feel that you're about to like align, like I said, with those of the same, frequency as you. But for some of you, I feel like it's a specific person. You see the silhouette of a feminine here, with a burst of magic. And for some of you, if that's not the case, and like you are this energy, it's almost like I'm getting like an energy of skepticism. Like you are in this ears wide open energy and the Pinocchio energy, and it could be being triggered by a feminine energy that you want to align with. Thank you, Spirit. With this burst of magic and birds of a feather. But for some of you, if it's the other way around, like I feel like there's an energy that, like, if you're a feminine energy, you could be being seen as someone that, stands out from their usual crowd. I'm getting that also. But let's see. This is nice. I like this. What we doing, Spirit? What cards are we using? We're gonna go with the Morgan Greer Tarot. We have a King of Wands split in the deck. This is that masculine energy, that focus, has their sights set or focused on something. Let's see. Masculine fire energy. What's going on, sir? What messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection do we need as it pertains to the collective and the energy surrounding this weekend? Let me get one more. Right. So bottom of the deck we have the Lovers, which is Gemini energy. It can speak to needing to make a decision, a spiritually guided decision, but it could also involve a connection. What I'm hearing right now is Ace Hood and Chris Brown's Body to Body. Um, and I mean, you couldn't be more body to body on this. I feel like, cause I'm getting like opposites attracting. I don't know what Ace Hood is though, but I know Chris Brown is a Taurus. Ooh, and so is let me see. Yep, and so is Ace Hood. I would have never pegged him for a Taurus. But yes. Um yes, I like that. But yeah, like I just, that's the song that they're playing right now. Where it's like there's almost like it almost feels like if this is in regards to a connection, there's almost like a synergy between the two energies. Um Even with this body and soul, like that energy of like two things coming together. Under that we have the Four of Pentacles, and then we have the Ten of Swords with the Queen of Swords and the Two of Swords. I almost feel like this Queen of Swords energy, it's not the feminine energy that I was feeling, but it could, it male or female doesn't matter. But as far as feminine energy goes, this Queen of Swords feels like this ears wide open. Where like they're like, especially mixed with this Two of Swords, like they're trying to see something but they can't see it. Like it's like they're having a hard time, like either accepting something, seeing the truth of something. Like they may even be like not wanting to believe something. But with the Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords, it's almost like in regards to this connection, there is someone who is either like, how can I say this? Like, because the Four of Pentacles could be a card of, holding on, possessing, um, keeping your cards close to chest. But it's almost like whoever's in this energy, they are like, in a way, like energetically holding on to this lover's energy. Or like, okay, they're saying withholding in a way because of this Ten of Swords. Something either needs to end, or like it's almost like this person is trying to prevent this Ten of Swords, like the end of a situation in regards to a connection. Like it's like they're trying to hold on to it, but almost in a way, being that it's the Ten of Swords, so that mental energy, they're either holding back or withholding because this is like, it's almost like coming through as a fear. And for some of you, because they're giving it to me, for some of you, this is your energy. Like almost in a way telling a masculine energy that like there's nothing to like, almost like I feel like somebody saying there's nothing to be scared of. Like when it comes to this connection. And if that's the case, this Two of Swords is, you know, you like I almost feel like you're consoling this person, like telling them like there's nothing to be afraid of. Like you, like it's almost like you could open your eyes, like almost in a way like you're like there's not gonna be like a surprise at the other side, like. But for some of you, I still feel how I felt. Like for some of you, this Queen of Swords is this ears wide open energy. But it's almost like this masculine energy with the Nine of Wands and the Page of Cups is like they're fighting what they're feeling. Like strongly. They're very defensive. Or if this is the outside energy, they're not letting this person know how they feel. Or letting, like, it could even be a group of people, like they're whoever's trying to figure it out, whoever's in this ears wide open energy, like they're not giving them anything. They could have even blocked this person. My guides are saying had to. They had to block this person. To like almost preserve themselves with the Seven of Wands and the Page of Cups. This is weird because I'm feeling two different feminine energies, but both in this Queen of Swords, where this ears wide open energy could be like the Queen of Swords reverse, because I don't have my cards reverse. But if that's the case, like if there's someone here who's trying to like pry on someone's life or, you know, peek into something, they would be considered like a Queen of Swords in reverse. But we'll see. Let's see. Because it almost feels like, and whatever they're trying to find out, however this person moves, like, or this masculine energy is going to move, like it almost feels like that's what they're basing their, like almost like how they're gonna react to that on. And a Queen of Swords upright don't got time for that. A Queen of Swords upright is gonna, first of all, they're gonna let you do what you do. They're not gonna, you know, argue or fight about it because they know the truth. They'll even use that sword to, you know, cut ties. Like, so, this is crazy. Too many spirit. Can I get one for this ears wide open? We have the Queen of Pentacles. And we have the Knight of Wands. If you're that feminine energy that is the consoler, they are seeing you in this energy. Whoever, there's someone like watching you, trying to like pick up on anything that they can. Like it almost feels like, whether it's this masculine, it could even be some, you know, that energy too for you, like of someone who is connected to this masculine energy. Like, but if it's just this masculine energy, it's almost like they're ready to fucking pounce on you. They are ready to, like, in a way, with the Three of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Ten of Wands, they're ready to risk it all. Just say fuck whatever they got going on. They could be needing to release themselves from some type of toxic situation, but I'm also feeling the Devil as like almost like they're saying infatuation with collaborating with you, wanting to work with you with this Three of Pentacles. Yeah. And we have the Emperor at the bottom. But if they're like stuck in something, or, you know, attached to something that's like ultimately not good for them, they're at their breaking point with the Ten of Wands, and they could be like trying to like come up with a plan to take action away from this energy. But it's almost like they're doing it in a very, as the Emperor, like embodying Emperor energy to do so. Can I get another one for this ears wide open? Look, I cannot make this shit up. I can't. And no matter what situation it is, whether it's this masculine watching a feminine, or if this is like energies that are around this energy watching this feminine, the feminine is aware. It's not like they're not aware. And they could be trying to come in between the connection with the lovers. But it's almost like they don't get access denied. I don't really like, I don't get it. But for some of you, you know, you're very aware, or know like there's eyes on you, but you're staying focused. Because these people are on, you know, you're at the Eight of Pentacles, they're at the Five. Yeah, you're focused, very much so. Like, you focused on, you know, whatever it is that you do. You know, you're spending your time wisely. You could be like working on something, creating something. And either this masculine feels left out for some of you. And for some of them masculines, whoever is watching them, they're trying to like figure out what this masculine is working on. They're working on, like, not for nothing, heading to an Empress, and they feel like they're going to be like left out or abandoned by this masculine for an Empress, where that connection is. Like, I ain't, you know, like, you gotta sometimes, like, I don't know, I just can't be so invested into like people and relationships like that, like to the point where it makes you, like, for some of you, and I'm gonna be real in saying this, like, you don't have to act like this. If somebody don't want to be with you, you gotta let them go. Just like if you don't want to be with somebody, you let them go. Like, but to do all of this is if, you know, someone is doing this, like, because that's what I feel like. Ew. Like, that's all I can say. Like, who does this? I ain't never, like, it is not that deep. It is not that deep. Can I get another one, please? Yeah, like, like, I can't make this shit up. From that 5 to the 8 is the Three of Pentacles, which is at the bottom. But then we also have the 8 of Cups. Like, for some of you, I'm also getting like this may be work where like you're being like micromanaged. I can feel that too. But it's almost like it's intentionally being done so that you leave. And this is almost like someone see, and even if that's the case for a masculine, like someone doesn't want to be the one to end something. So they don't have to be like, you know, looked at as like they got left. What? Or like they had the upper hand. No, let whoever or whatever, like, just go. And if you're in a job like that, you could have a boss or someone who is just like being very overbearing. And I only say work because of all these pentacles here. But whoever it is, like they could even be micromanaging to see like if what you're like, again, like it's that energy of what you're doing. Are you working? Are you like doing work that outside of here? Are you, applying for other jobs? Are you preparing yourself to leave? Like whether it's work or whatever it is, it's too fucking much for somebody to be this invested in what you're doing when they in a way want you to do it. Like, this shit is crazy. Too many spirit. Can I get one for this body and soul? Yep, we have the Empress coming out. This is the feminine energy that I was feeling. Like, I'm still feeling it, but this is it. This is that energy. It's like, it's like I don't even want this energy here. Like, this Queen of Swords energy feels very just not good. You have the Ten of Cups on the bottom. Yeah, this is almost like someone who is wanting to, with this body and soul, like I said again, align with them within themselves. And even if, all right, let me put it like this. Even if this is you, all you, and it has nothing to do with nobody else, it's like you know what you have to do with this Queen of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles, but it's also like what needs to go. So it's almost like you could be like moving kind of strategic, because it's like you don't want to, and you should, I don't say, like, I'm not somebody that's like, letting people know your plans, because whatever you do is what you do. You're gonna do it anyway. So, if you feel that you need to keep it, to yourself, keep it to yourself. But it's almost like for some of you, you know what you need to let go of that's emotionally not serving you, whether it's a job or, a relationship, whatever the case may be. But I can also feel like I'm feeling in so many different ways. I don't even think I've ever done a reading like this before, where like, even if this feminine is being watched, and when I say this feminine, I mean the feminine energy that I first felt, this, like, they are aligned within themselves as the Empress. But it's almost like showing up over here. And these two energies, if this feminine energy is being watched by a masculine, it's almost like they're wondering, like, again, what they're doing. Have, like, even questioning, like, have they moved on yet? If this is you, they're, that's what they're wondering. But you over here, like, living a good life. It almost feels like, with the Ten of Cups. Then we have, the Hierophant and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you're good. Like, super good. Like, you have a nice, posture about yourself. You're happy, you're getting along with others, like, you're sharing in that happiness with others. You're, there's a sense of morality and integrity behind you. And you have, like, the Ten of Pentacles. Like, it's almost like whatever you've done or whatever you're doing that got you to this point, like, it's built to last. But this is also what some, like, this masculine energy could want with you. Can I get another one, please? For this body and soul. Ooh. Too many spirit. Can I get one for this body and soul? Less cards, please. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles. This position for you is solidified, is what I feel like for this feminine energy over here. Yeah. Most certainly. With justice at the bottom, yeah. It's almost like spirit ensured this for you. With the justice card. And it speaks to fairness. It speaks to balance as well. Can I get another one? We have the Three of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you, like for some of you feminine energies, you have already aligned with, or you will be aligning with like your soul tribe is what it feels like with this Three of Cups. But like I said, especially with the Page of Pentacles, there's like an energy here of a masculine. Yeah, look, I can't even get it off. Like I said, they're ready to drop everything. Because it's almost like this masculine energy, especially with the Ten of Wands behind them, they could be seeing how they either missed an opportunity due to a Three of Cups situation, and now they're seeing it as the Page of Pentacles through fresh eyes and wanting it. Because this is how I see it. Like wanting to be with, like I want to say, like they want to be with you and who you're with. You know, like, you know, the type of people that you are, you know, you surround yourself with. Yeah. Then we have the Four of Wands, which basically just reiterates that, like you're someone who they're saying like you make a house a home. And with the Six of Cups at the bottom, which speaks to, you know, like soulmate energy, it could also be like it represents the past. It could represent it can sometimes represent patterns, but I'm not feeling that here. I'm almost feeling like that, like wanting to join, that wanting to, you know, see eye to eye and be on the same page with you. Because the 3 to the 6 is another 3. But feeling like for some of these energies, they feel like they missed an opportunity. Because it's almost like with the Five of Cups, they could have sacrificed this connection for a Three of Cups that like turned out to be just not what they thought it was. It wasn't worth it, is what I'm hearing. Yeah. So then we have the Tower, and then we have Judgment. Can I get one more, please? Whoever this is, they're feeling it. Because it's like with the Tower, that energy is like, that Five of Cups energy is like magnified. We have a King of Cups. Masculine water energy. And it's almost like, yeah, they're turning away from any type of restrictions, limitations, or things that keep them restricted and limited emotionally. They're leaving that behind. But it's also like, because that's just how I pulled it off. But if I was to, you know, take it out and lay it down, it would be like this. For some of them, like I said, it's like a deep passion, or like, I don't want to say obsession because it doesn't feel like that, but it's almost like a deep desire to be with you. But they're hesitant emotionally with the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, because it's almost like you make this masculine energy, if this is you, like you bring their feelings like to the surface. So it can almost be overwhelming for this person, the way that they feel about you, the desire to want to be with you. I'm hearing just be next to you, like but it's your presence. That's what it feels like. It's your presence that's just like, they're saying a chef's kiss. And like it's like you do it for this masculine energy in all ways. They might like for honestly, like they might even tell you like, I like looking at you, I like talking to you, I like hearing your voice. Like you definitely arouse them. Most certainly, like it doesn't it just looking at you arouses them, is what I feel like with the Devil and the Ace of Wands. They're like highly attracted to you. They like what you've built for yourself. They know you, that like it's almost like there's so much here. Like I don't know. Let's look at this masculine, because it feels like they're smitten, like to the point where it's overwhelming. Can you give me one for this masculine? So they're trying to like hold it in, but it's like they can't. Who is this? Like, and like for some of you, like not for nothing, this could be someone that you don't even know. Like for a small group of you, someone that has like, I don't know how you got on their radar, but you're on there, and it's like, you know how they used to say, or at least I used to hear my parents say back in the day, like got their nose wide open. And they could be going through something, they could be, going through a situation or whatever the case may be, but it's almost like if that's the case, they're not gonna, even as much as they want to make a move towards you, it's almost like whoever this is, they're gonna do it the right way. Like they're not gonna come with baggage, which would be the right way to do it. Can I get one for this King of Pentacles? Or look, and I said the King of Pentacles. They might be a King of Pentacles, but it's this Cups energy that's coming out. Can I get one for the King of Cups? The King of Cups. We have I can pick it up, the Temperance card coming out. Yeah, this is someone that wants, there's the Three Cups too. Like, they want to bring this together. They want to like, I almost feel like this person wants to take care of you. But it's almost like with the Six of Pentacles, like they want to be reciprocal. They want to, like, they know it would be balanced with the Six of Pentacles. But it's like with the Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Six of Swords, they're not sure how to move forward towards you. Like, it's like they don't know how to approach. They're trying to figure out their approach. But they even know, like with this Temperance card, this is like, I almost want to say like, and I know it sounds cliche, but like this is how it's supposed to be. And like Spirit got a hand in this. Can I get one more? And then we'll grab the guidance and advice. We have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, and this is almost like, it's like, how can I say this? Because here's the fear, and with the Eight and the Ace of Swords, this is cutting through that fear. But the fear is due to, like, shit that they've been through. But it's almost like with this Nine of Wands coming out next to Temperance, I feel like, they're getting reassurance from Spirit, or they're looking for reassurance from Spirit in some type of way, that this is like what they know it is, like what they feel it is, and what spirit is telling them that it is. But it's almost like, it's like almost an energy of like not wanting to trust it because of what they've been through with the Two of Swords and the Five of Cups. Like they don't want to go back into this Five of Cups energy. Like they don't want to make a move into something that's going to leave them at this Five of Cups. So it's almost like this person is trying to prevent something like before it happens. There, it's like, but you don't know. And it's almost like with Temperance here, spirit is reassuring you almost like, yes, this shit goes together. Just by like, that's how I see it with the pouring from one cup into another. Like, yeah, they fill you up just like you can fill them up. Like it'll never be like, you won't lack emotionally. Not with an Empress, you won't, because the Empress has it for themselves and they have it to give. Can I get one more for this Temperance? Too many. One more for Temperance, please. Specifically for Temperance. Why is Temperance here? We have the Knight of Wands. Like, yeah. But Spirit is also like telling them with this Knight of Wands, like, temper yourself. Like, be moderate. Move and do things in moderation. That's what I feel. Or they're trying to temper this person's excitement, their passion, their desire. Like just hold on. Like, this is for you. And it can be like that where it's so exciting, or you're so excited for something that you don't want to mess it up. And Spirit is like telling them again, like in a way of reassurance, like, yo, just calm down. They see you and you see them with the sun here. Like, take your time. Like, it's almost like, yeah, there's no need to rush. Thank you, Spirit. There's no need to rush. Can I get one for this ears wide open? That other energy has just like faded away. If you were resonating, and I'm sorry about that, but if you were resonating where like somebody attached to this masculine could have either been watching them or watching both of y'all, it's like I feel like it just withered away. Give me one for this ears wide open. Look, I can't make this shit up. With the Ten of Wands, yes, definitely. Like I felt it was gone. So there's almost like, for some of you, like, don't even worry about this energy if you was. They got their own shit going on with that Ten of Wands. But it's also, the Ten of Wands is a release energy as well. Give me one more for this ears wide open. And we have, yep. Let go. And if this is what this masculine was holding on to, whether it was another person, place, or thing, a job, a habit, or mentality, whoever was on the outside trying to look in, that wasn't this masculine, no. I can't think of what movie was that when they said, yeah, it dropped them like a bad habit. But literally, like, that's what that is. Damn. I was going to read that card, but they said, don't read it. They said, well, I will read the Body and Soul. They said, don't even read that card. Yeah, like, damn. Sheesh. Body and Soul is number 5. I like this already, just what I just peeked at. So for Body and Soul, it says the key concepts: taking care of yourself, seeing yourself as a complete package, Body not separate from soul, centered in your sense of self, comfortable in your body, your authentic identity, and physical health. Yes, look at her. Yes, I like that. It says extreme self-care is called for when you receive this card. Answer truthfully. Are you taking care of yourself? Your first choice may be to care for others, but meeting your own needs, or before meeting your own needs. Check in with yourself. Are you experiencing halt, hunger, anger, loneliness, and tiredness? This card is a signal that it's time to take a break from your current focus and get busy taking care of you, because you are worthy of this care. What simple things require your attention so you can function optimally in your world and live your best life a day at a time? Another message that this card holds is about how you live with authenticity. Can you be at ease within yourself, you doing you, with pride and self-worth? Remember, you are a soul that manifests through a body, a spiritual being having a human experience. And that means you are here on purpose, even if there are days when you wonder about that. There is an intentionality to your being here now, just the way you are in this time in our collective story. You being here is important, for you are a precious being with a purpose, even if it seems elusive some days. Just know that life loves you. With that in mind, your job is to do your part to make your experience a healthy one. How you nourish your body, mind, and soul is directly related to how you experience your life. It's time to put yourself first. Then everything will fall beautifully into place. And I feel like, not for nothing, like I feel like if you're feminine energy, like some of you may be having a realization of that for you. And like I said, there's a masculine energy that sees, like I feel like you're already embodying this energy. But there's a masculine energy out here that sees like you as like, sees you as you are. And they want in, you hear me? So can I get one for, what's the guidance and advice? You were that burst of magic that was at the, or you are, I'm not going to say you were, you are that burst of magic for this masculine. Oh my God. We have the land between, which is, you know, a joining of, like, I'm still feeling that joining energy. And then at the bottom, we have the royal you. Like, I feel like someone just wants to pour, like, this, it could even be this masculine energy, like, they just want to pour into you. So let's see what the land between says. Ooh, number 40. So the land between. It says the key concepts: being between worlds, learning to be okay while at the threshold of what was and what will be, a time of waiting and evolving, gray areas, something essential yet still in development and metamorphosis. You are in a process of change. You know that you were called to it and can no longer be who you were, but you aren't sure what the next experience of your life will be. You are in between what was and what could be in a pupal stage. That was that Page of Pentacles. Like during the metamorphosis of the caterpillar into the butterfly. However, you can't just skip the messy parts. You have to endure the unknown and uncomfortable as you reinvent yourself. The thing is, you are not quite there yet. You have one foot in the past, even if you're ready to shed that version of yourself and become something new. You must start redefining who you are in the context of your question. What do you believe is possible when you get to the next place? Can you explore this stage of your evolution to get to know yourself better? The process in between worlds is where things get really interesting. You learn how to manage your fear, how to stay present in the now, how to see in the dark. You absorb the lessons offered to you with grace because you can't go any faster. This is a real test of emotional fortitude, patience, trust, and humility. Once you've made this no man's land your home, it will be a part of you. Then whatever was set in motion comes to life. This is what you've been waiting for. When you look back, you will grow to love the place in between, for that is where you were reborn. Yes, I feel like that is definitely for this masculine energy. Wow. Wow. I mean, it could be for some of you too, if you're not, if you're not there yet. But like the way like my readings come through, like I'm very present. The land between. Why is this here? Can I get one for the land between? The land between. Too many. Oscar speaks. And this is what tried to come out before. Yeah. So we have the Page of Swords. Seeing the possibilities. For some of you, like I'm almost getting like the energy of like, because the Page of Swords is a message, or it can be a message, like this masculine seeing where they want to go. For some of you, it could be like communication, like telling you like I'm on my way. Like literally, like I feel that because they see like your path led you to where you are, and their path is leading them to like it's a meeting in the middle. They may even say like, meet me. Can you meet me somewhere? I feel like it's a date or something. Like, can I get one for the land between and this Page of Swords? But I feel like this energy is like wanting, like I can feel like their intention is to come to you. I cannot make this shit up. I can't. I just heard like I've been gone too long. We have the Five of Wands, or excuse me, the Five of Pentacles and the Chariot. Like this is like, I feel like someone, like I said, I was hearing like that inner dialogue of someone like showering you with like all like words. And they could be saying like I can't not, like I'm tired of being away from you. What's that song by Neo? Come Closer? Oh my God. And then we have the Ace of Swords, double confirmation. Double confirmation. Because it's almost like this person, like if you're at a distance from this person, that distance is definitely felt with this Five of Pentacles. Like I can feel it. And it's like they're seeing like, I gotta close this gap. Because what does he say? And Neil's in Aquarius. And I can't catch it. But that's the song. Come closer. Because all I'm hearing is him saying is, come closer. I'm clarifying this Five of Pentacles. Yeah. We have the Two of Wands and then the Five of Swords at the bottom. Like, yeah. And all that is saying is like they've been at a crossroads. Almost in a way like being at, within mental conflict within themselves over this Five of Pentacles, like feeling left out, feeling, abandoned. And it's like I feel like they can't take it no more. They're ready to move towards their wish. Oh. We have the Six of Swords, which is using the Ace to get over the Five of Swords. And then we have the Nine of Cups, which is, you know, a card of wish fulfillment. It's a card of, you know, being emotionally satisfied, which they're walking away from what is not serving them, whatever it is. Yeah, I like it. But for some of you, I don't think, like, it may be very unexpected with the Two of Swords and the Three of Wands. Like, for some of you, if you're on the receiving end of this, you don't expect this. But I love this. This was a good weekend vibe. I definitely hope that, you know, this resonated for some of you. And if not, it's just, you know, it wasn't your story, and that's fine. I hope everyone, you know, enjoys their weekend and is safe. And I will see y'all on the next one. All right? Later.